Watch weather with Gary Butterworth, only on 29 Eyewitness News.
Oh, these are incredible. So intense. Almost make my thoughts start to wander.
I picked them with you in mind.
Well, that was very nice, but not necessary.
I'd still be cooling my heels in the joint if you hadn't come up with that high-priced ambulance chaser. Had to show my appreciation somehow, didn't I?
Did you get your problem straightened out?
Yeah, my liquor license now reads Club Indigo, all neat and proper. Even paid my fine to the man.
Keep your nose clean.
Oh, I am. Hey, I know I'm your pet charity. Gonna save me from a life of crime on the mean streets of Lambview. And I'm walking the straight and narrow. I just wanted to let you know.
Really? Good. It's good because I have news.
Oh, my next stop on the road to social acceptance.
No. You're no longer my personal charity case. As a matter of fact, your criminal rehabilitation is no longer my concern.
Hey, shower was good. You know, I was kind of hoping you'd join me. So what do you want to do for dinner?
I'm not hungry.
Are you sure? Look, Rachel, we can't go on like this. We got to settle this argument right now.
That's much too heavy for you. I said wait for Mommy.
I can carry it.
Well, just put it down, please.
Here? Mommy!
Yes. Oh. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Oh. There. We're home.
Yay! Yay! Can we go see our rooms?
You sure can.
Yeah, I just can't wait to find my baseball and looking for all year.
Hello, Tina.
Oh, hi. Nobody's here.
Well, then it's a good thing that you're the one that I want to talk to, then, isn't it?
Me? Is something wrong?
Maybe. I just called Max and Luna's and heard that you'd moved back to Landfair. I've got some news about your husband.
David?
Unless you got another one. The police in Madrid almost picked him up. He was making a phone call.
He was?
They traced the call. Guess where he was calling? Guess who he was calling?
If you don't mind, Todd, I'd like to talk to Blair alone for a minute.
Sorry, not possible. Forget it.
Since when has this been any of your business?
If it concerns my wife, it concerns me.
Your wife? What is that, a joke?
No joke.
What's going on, Blair?
It's true.
Are you out of your mind? Just stay out of this.
Maybe you didn't hear me the first time.
You gotta go to these extremes just to get back at me,
It had
Blair?
nothing to do with you, Cole.
Bull!
Stop it, both of you.
Blair.
Hey, just back off, all right?
No, you back off. This is between me and Blair.
No, this is between you and me. Now, maybe, just maybe, Blair did something without thinking about you. Now, I know that this is a hard concept for you to grasp, but maybe something happened in this world that didn't have anything to do with you at all, Corey.
Stop it, please! Todd.
Talk to me for 2 minutes.
Back off.
Get your hands off of me.
Or what?
Stop it. I mean it. Stop it.
I have new and pressing duties.
Than leading a poor sinner like me onto the paths of righteousness.
I could have sworn you just said that you were on that straight and narrow path.
Mighty narrow. It's easy to fall.
Well, someone else is going to have to help you out because I can no longer be your mentor. I'm going to be far too busy.
Doing what?
Taking care of the cultural needs of Lambview society.
Say what?
I'm about to be appointed the cultural liaison to the acting mayor, Elizabeth McNamara. You may know who she is.
Yeah. Yeah. I heard we had a new lady running this fine metropolis.
Yes, well, between that and my new position on the Lambview Hospital Board, to which I've just been appointed, you see, and my social commitments. Well,
There's no time for R.J. Gannon.
no time to give you the attention that you deserve.
That's hard news to hear.
Well, I wish you all the best, even though I can't give you my own personal guidance.
Well, now that you have friends in high places, that's something a body can always use. Maybe I'll give you a call.
Just don't drop by. Asa doesn't like it when you drop by.
Can't please everybody. Hey, don't worry. I'll give your mansion a wide berth, but I have a feeling we'll be seeing each other just the same at Club Indigo. Am I right?
I don't think so.
On the hospital board, huh?
Yes, but if you have any delusions about drug trafficking...
No way. Didn't I just tell you I'm on the straight and narrow? What, am I stupid? No. But I do need a favor for a friend.
What might that be?
Well, my niece Rachel has his boyfriend. He's a doctor there. Ben Price, fine young surgeon.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's a candidate for this research fellowship. It's a great opportunity. Spend a year in London, learn all the latest techniques for cutting people open. Make Rachel real proud.
So you would like to see him get this prize?
Be a great feather in his cap, don't you think? So what do you say? Put in a good word for Ben with the other members of the board? Will you do that for me, Mrs. B?
I guess I said all the wrong things. I wasn't trying to make you angry. And the last thing I wanted to do was hurt you, but I'm worried about you. I know how heavy the pressure is in law school.
You acted as if I was some kind of drug addict.
It's not true.
Talking about me going overboard with caffeine and coffee and some over-the-counter wake-up pills? You think I was mainlining heroin.
Okay. I take it back.
I do not have a problem with coffee or anything else.
All right, I didn't mean to imply that you had a problem. Look, you're just stressing yourself out. You're smart and you're Rachel, you do not need to drive yourself crazy with all this. You're gonna do just fine.
Fine's not good enough. I don't want to do fine.
Okay, you're going to do fabulous. But you don't have to beat yourself up trying to beat some grades your parents got 20 years ago. Look, if I said anything wrong, even if I said everything wrong, I'm sorry. I said what I said because I love you. Because I'm worried about you. I hate seeing you so stressed out. You got that? I love you.
Stop it. Both of you, just stop it right now.
Look, Court, I got nothing against you. You've been decent to me, real decent, so I don't mean to get in your face. But you were way out of line. I mean, you and Blair called it quits.
It's not quite that simple.
It's over, Court.
You hear that? Now, if she wants to marry somebody, that's her business.
Come on, wake up. The only reason she married you was to get back at me.
Oh, so when you're around, there's no other guys in the world.
Oh, come on, I didn't say that.
Yeah, well, that's what it sounds like to me.
All right. Look, Todd, I want to talk to Court alone. Do you mind? Just a minute, please.
No.
Please. I'll be okay. Please.
Fine. I'll be at Rhodey's.
So what are you trying to prove? You know you don't love Todd Manning.
I don't have to explain anything to you, Court. You made it very clear that things were over between us.
No. See, that's what you wanted, all right? Yeah, I got upset because I thought you were being completely unreasonable.
Why? Because I didn't want you running errands for Tina?
I wasn't running errands for Tina. I was just going to try to track down David Vickers. What is it going to take to get that through your head?
I don't know. Maybe I'm just too stupid.
No, you're not. Blair, I love you, and I am not going to let you go.
You don't get it, do you? I'm gone.
Mm-mm.
I'm already gone, and I'm married to somebody else.
No,
and
no,
and
Blair.
You have the audacity to come in here and tell me that you still love me. You still love me. No, it's just exactly, it proves everything. Exactly what I've been saying.
What are you talking about?
That you put Tina first.
No!
You always
That is not
always
true.
put her first. She took the kids to go down there to see you. I know that. You didn't think that I knew that, but I know. She went down to Spain to see you.
What put that idea in your head?
She told me with her own mouth. Tina told me. I know all about your just wonderful reconciliation.
She lied to you. She went to Spain to see David Vickers, not me.
One Life to Live, brought to you by Kraft Handy Snacks, the snacks even a mother could love.
I didn't even know that Tina was going to be in Spain until I called Max and Luna, and I checked in with them, and they told me. When I finally catch up with Tina and the kids in Madrid, they've already seen David, right? And that's the first thing that the kids blurt out to me. It turns out that Tina gives me this song and dance telling me that the whole reason she took my kids halfway around the world was so she could find David and give him a piece of her mind. Then, not even Tina can stick to a flimsy lie like that. So she drops it, and she tells me, Blair, she went to Spain to see David. It had absolutely nothing to do with me.
That lying little bitch.
She was in on it all along. She knew that David was trying to lay claim to Victor Lord's trust fund. She was in on the whole thing.
What does that have to do with you?
Nothing. Nothing as far as Tina is concerned. She can go off and she can marry every single bottom-feeding, low-life con man. I don't care. But like I told you a million times before, Blair, Tina and I, we have kids together. So if I see her getting herself into some kind of big trouble, I don't have any choice. I gotta step in there, and I gotta try to help, because if I don't, she's gonna take my kids down with her, and I can't let that happen. I don't know how to say that to you any other way. I don't know what I can do to make you believe that. Oh, Blair.
No.
What?
No. Gordon, it's too late. Look, we've gone through this so many times before this. Okay. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's my problem. Maybe it's my fault, but it's something more than the kids. I don't believe that you're ever going to get Tina out of your life, that she'll ever be out of your heart.
She's not in the way of my feelings for you. She's not.
Oh, God, I can't believe it. I can't live a life like that.
So what are you gonna do? You just up and marry Todd Manning just like that? Come on, that doesn't make any sense. You're gonna do that? You're gonna throw your life away just
That's
as...
my life! It's my life, all right? My life. And you are not the only one in it.
I didn't say that.
I can't. I am not going to explain myself to you. It's over. And it's done.
This is insane. There's something more going on here, Blair. There's got to be another reason why you just ran off and married Todd Manning, and I want to know what it is.
I love Todd.
Oh.
I wanted to marry him, and I did. And you're just gonna have to live with that.
I don't know what's happened to you. I don't know who you are anymore.
So, they almost caught David?
Yeah.
Where?
Madrid. Interpol tracked him down to a payphone near the airport there. They almost did nail him, but he took a hike.
I wish they would have caught him and thrown him in some awful dungeon with a lot of rats and thrown away the key. That's what he deserves. He deserves the Inquisition. Do they still have that in Spain?
No, Tina, I think they gave up on the Spanish Inquisition a couple of centuries ago. The point is, David was making a call to Landview, to Luna and Max's place. That's where you were staying, isn't it?
I didn't ask him to call. I didn't want him to call. I hate him.
Then why would he try to call you there unless you'd made an arrangement for him to do that? Hmm? Tina, do you have any idea at all the kind of trouble you're in?
A lot?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for starters, you could be charged with conspiracy to commit fraud for trying to collect the Lord Trust Fund.
Conspiracy?
That's just starters. Tina, if you're not straight with me about your involvement with David Vickers, I mean real soon, then thanks to David Vickers, you could end up going to jail.
About 2 minutes later than the last time you checked, isn't it?
Yeah, just about. Listen, Todd Manning usually comes in around about this time, doesn't he?
Usually, but I heard he went out of town.
Yeah, but he'll be back, right?
Not that I heard. He told me he was out of here for good.
Well, I guess that takes care of that. Hey, I heard you left town.
Just when I knew. Came back. Because you're pigeon this time.
Nobody.
Yeah, right.
Hey, listen, I know we got off on the wrong foot, but
Oh, really? I didn't notice.
can I do something to change that?
Yeah. Find yourself another bar.
Hey, I was just doing my job.
You're right. Some job. Digging up dirty laundry.
Look, I'm a private investigator. David Vickers hired me to find out a few things about you and a story. Except I kind of got to like you.
Come on.
Oh, I did.
You like me.
Yeah, I do.
Then buzz off. Can't you see I'm here celebrating my marriage?
Excuse me?
You heard me. Jonesy, can I get a beer, please?
Coming right up.
Who'd you marry?
None of your business. Why don't you go dig up dirt on someone else?
Look, just give me 5 minutes.
You're joking, right?
And I've got a proposition for you. One I think you're gonna like.
So a cereal.
ABC Daytime congratulates its soap opera award winners, including General Hospital's Christina Wagner,
This is excellent, excellent work.
All My Children's Michael E. Knight, General Hospital's Brad Moll, and Jonathan Jackson.
Great.
One Life to Live's Roger Howard,
I can't tell you what it means to me.
All My Children's Keith Hamilton Cobb, and General Hospital's Rena Sofer.
Holy smokes.
ABC Daytime joins in the celebration with all its talented winners.
Anybody ever tell you you're a shameless flatterer?
Since when do you care about Ben Price and his golden opportunity?
I don't. I care about my niece Rachel. I want to fix things up between her and me.
By sending Ben to London for a year?
Well, see, Rachel really loves the good Dr. Price, so naturally his success makes her very happy. And I just want to see her happy.
That is so sweet, if you're sincere.
Believe it. I'm a changed man. I just hate having her so angry at me. It's hard getting a fair hearing, you know what I mean?
Definitely. There are still a lot of people who would like to cut me dead because of my past.
Amen. One wrong step and some people never want to forgive.
Alex, honey, have you seen my watch? What, may I ask, are you doing back here in my home? Did you invite him, Alex? If so, what the hell for?
Aren't you curious why David is digging into your private life? Why don't you let me find out for you?
Yeah, right. Like you don't already know.
I don't know.
Get serious.
I am serious. David didn't tell me why he wanted the answers. And I wasn't paid to ask. But I could be now. I'm very good at what I do. Hire me to find out what David was after, and I guarantee you'll wind up knowing. So, interested?
Tina, you're making a big mistake if you don't cooperate. You know where David is, don't you?
No, but if I did, I would tell you.
Okay, let's just have a little review here, shall we? You knew he was in Madrid.
Yes.
You knew how to get in touch with him there.
Yes, but I didn't...
You let him know how to get in touch with you here in Landview.
Yes, but I didn't...
You're telling me that you don't know where he is now?
No. Yes, I knew he was in Madrid, and yes, we had a plan for him to call me, but that was before I knew he was a lying, low-down, two-faced, slimy little son of a...
You're just figuring all that out right now? Hmm?
You know, I don't care if they threw him in the black hole of Calcutta. He lied to me. He lied about the whole thing while he's sneaking off with Dorian, of all people, and that's who he's with right now.
Where is he with her right now? That's what I want to know.
I don't know. The Riviera. That's where.
Now, you're sure?
Well, that's where he's always wanted to go. That's what he told me. I just hope he rots in jail forever.
I think you should keep in mind that he may not rot in jail all alone.
Well, he better not. Dorian better be right beside him. Well, not right beside him, you know what I mean.
Dorian may not be the only one, Tina. You could go to jail, too.
No, that won't happen.
I beg your pardon?
Vicky's forgiven me. She told me to come back home, so I know she's not going to press charges for what I did with David. So you can throw the book at David, lying, cheating Vickers, and that mistress Dorian, who thinks she's so smart. Lord, I've never hated anyone as much as I hate David. I hate him. I hate him. I hate him.
You mad at me. It's just really hard for me seeing you so stressed out. You're really driving yourself.
I want to be the best.
You are the best.
Don't tell me that. You saw my grades last semester. I'm sorry. It's just first year law. Everyone else seems to get it right away. I have to go over it and over it and over it. And even then, sometimes I can't see how it all fits together. Maybe I'm just dense. Maybe I'm just not cut out for law.
You're hitting overload. Now, I'll bet if you just ease up, you'll do just as well, maybe better. You know the material, baby. Who was that guy on campus the other day? I asked you that question.
Just some guy in one of my classes.
And you started rattling off precedents like you've been practicing law for years.
He'd ask me something I'd just been studying.
Oh, come on. You knew that stuff cold. Admit it.
Yeah, I did, didn't I?
Yeah.
But do you know how hard torts are? Do you even know what torts are?
Yeah. It's kind of pastry, right?
Right.
See, and if somebody serves you a tort and you serve it right back, that's a retort, right?
That is so bad. Why am I laughing?
Because you're exhausted.
That's right. Take advantage of me when I'm vulnerable.
Yeah, well, at least I got you laughing.
Thank you. Putting up with my craziness.
I love you. And you are going to make one heck of a lawyer.
I need you.
Right here.
I'm so scared that you'll get that fellowship to do research in London. Sometimes I don't know how I can survive without you.
Well, don't you worry, because I'm not going to go to London.
And how exactly do you know that?
Because my chances of winning that fellowship are about 1,000,000 to 1.
I was just leaving, Asa, and your wife here was politely sending me on my way.
Why did you bring him here in the first place?
She didn't. I showed up uninvited.
Why didn't you show up some other place?
Look, I just wanted to let her know that I appreciate all she's done for me, but I won't be needing her help any longer.
You could have done that by phone.
I never thought of that. Look, I don't need any rehabilitating. I like myself fine just the way I am. And no, don't worry. I'll see myself out.
I don't like that scorpion crawling anywhere near you.
Sweetheart, you couldn't possibly think I'm interested in R.J. Gannon.
Of course I don't. Number one, you love me, right?
Tremendously.
And number two, you read the fine print in the prenuptial agreement. Any infidelity on your part, you can kiss everything you have here. Bye-bye.
You don't have to worry about that, Asa.
I know that, too, because you want power. And power means money.
I am not worried about losing your money because you are the most exciting man I've ever known. Partly because you are the richest and the most powerful man I've ever known.
Oh, what's the other part?
I think you know.
All right. I get an idea, Alex.
What?
Why don't we put a little of our power to play? We give the new mayor a call. We invite her for a drink. She doesn't know this yet, but she's going to appoint you to a very prominent post.
She is.
I don't need you. I've already figured out why David Vickers was after me.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it has something to do with my birth parents.
Oh, come on, that's a little vague, don't you think?
Peter Manning died. They must have found out and tried to track me down.
But why? And why send David Vickers?
Who cares?
Look, people only hire PAs like me for 2 reasons. Sex or money.
Yeah, well, then it must be sex, because my wallet's not exactly bulging. Not that my sex life is all that interesting to me.
You're not having an affair with a married woman, are you? Hey, it's a major source of my income.
Get real.
All right, well, then it must be money.
Dream on.
Maybe it doesn't have anything to do with money, but David must think money is involved somehow. Why don't you let me find out?
Thanks, but no thanks.
Listen, don't rush. Think it over.
No, I already have, and I've already decided that I don't want to dig up old family secrets.
If you change your mind, call me.
Sam Vance, private investigator. This is your real card, I guess.
Yeah, well, why pass up a shot at what could lead to some real money?
You're dreaming.
Maybe. Maybe not. Let me know.
You okay?
Yeah.
So how'd it go with the White Knight? Did you tell Cord about our baby?
It's none of his business. Nothing in my life is.
Blair, I'm not an idiot. I know you can't get Cord out of your mind. And now that Cord's here, I know you must be thinking that this is just a great big mistake, aren't you?
In fact, you know what? If I ever see David
Tina.
or either... Oh!
Bored?
What are you doing sneaking up like this? I thought you were here to see the kids.
No, Tina, I'm here to see you.
Well, I am out of here. I'll see you later, Cord. Tina, you remember what I said?
I will. Yeah.
Would you like to tell me where you get off lying to Blair the way you did?
When did I lie to Blair?
When you told her that you were bringing the kids to Spain to see me and that we had reconciled. Does that ring a bell to you at all?
Yes, that.
Oh, yes, that.
Well, I did meet you, didn't I?
No, Tina. I had to chase you down, and we definitely did not reconcile.
Well, maybe not, but that woman, I just hate her, and
How
she let...
dare you, Tina? Do you have any idea what you have done to me? Do you have any idea how you have screwed up my life?
Really?
Yes, Tina, really.
How?
I'm not going to go into it with you.
Look, I'm sorry. It's just I don't like my children spending time with her.
Oh, yeah, right, Tina. And our children will be much better with people like Kane Rogan and David Vickers, right? You are in a new place to judge anybody.
No, I said I was wrong about David. I admit it.
Well, somehow I just don't believe you.
Well, it's true.
Right. So if he ever shows up or calls again, you're going to turn him in, okay?
Yes. So that they could throw him in jail and throw the key away.
You know, somehow I don't believe that either, Tina, because you had a chance to do just that. And what did you do? You decided to lie to everybody all over again.
I mean it this time. Joey got a letter from Dorian. She's over there in Madrid with him. She was probably laughing her head off all the while David was swearing that he loved me. And like a jerk, I believed him. You know, they were in cahoots the whole time. He used me just so he could get to the inheritance. And you know what? That didn't work. And when he found that out, he decided to marry me to get the money. And I'm so smart, I fell for it hook, line, and sinker. I am stupid. You're absolutely right, and you've been right about everything. I'm nothing but a stupid, gullible, ignorant, blind, stupid fool. I don't blame you for hating me. I hate me. Why don't I ever learn?
All right, come on, just calm down, okay?
You know, it's like I keep making the same stupid mistake over and over. I fly from one mistake to another mistake. At least I did better when we were married.
Sometimes we do that.
You were like my anchor. But on my own, I just keep making mistakes.
Well, yeah, Tina, you made a couple of whoppers this time.
You know, I feel like I'm a kite just flapping around in the wind, and nobody's holding on to the string. Don't get me wrong, I don't think we should get back together again.
Oh, but, no, I agree with you there.
Yeah, but on my own, I just don't seem to get it right. And you're all hung up with Blair, and...
yeah, well, you know.
You'll probably patch things up with her. But I'm not sorry for what I said about her. I think she is going to mess your life up. But who am I to say that? I was about to take the kids and run off with David, so I'm a crazy person. Go ahead.
Go ahead what?
Go ahead. Tell me you told me so.
Tina.
No, go ahead. I'm sure I deserved it. Say it. Say it.
Look, I am in no place to judge anybody right now, and I haven't been doing that well in the romance department myself.
Well, you're not chasing after a con man, are you?
No, Tina, but it looks like you were right about Blair.
I was? Well, of course I knew I was.
Yeah, well, you ought to get a kick out of this. When I was off in Spain chasing after you, Blair married Todd Manning.
What? She married who? Todd Manning?
Yeah. What is she thinking? I mean, what kind of life can she possibly hope to have with someone like Todd Manning?
You're wrong, Todd. I'm not sorry that I married you.
Yeah?
In fact, I'm very grateful that you decided to marry me and to help me raise our child. My life is just a strange place, that's all.
You're telling me.
It's like it's on fast forward. First I was with Max and that ended, and then I fell in love with Cord and that ended.
You sure about that?
Definitely.
So what, I just stuck in the middle somewhere?
Yeah. And then I get pregnant.
That's the last thing I need.
Suddenly I'm married, and the only thing that hasn't changed in my life is Melodor.
Oh, yeah, right. Your dream.
My very real dream, my very real company. Is the one constant in my life. I just got to find the money to make it happen, that's all.
Yeah, well, I don't know from where. Unless your Aunt Dorian shows up and you can wheedle more cash out of her.
Yeah.
Me, I'm just hoping I can get my job back, my swell position as the locker room attendant at the country club so I can make ends meet. Because I sure am running on empty now.
I don't ever want to fight with you again.
That goes double for me.
Let's make a vow that we won't.
Seal it with a kiss. Well, I suppose you probably want me to stop distracting you, let you get back to your law books.
Oh, no, you're not getting off that easy. A naked Ben Price in my bed. Oh, no, school is out for the day. You've got much better things to do.
I have a deal for you, Liz. Now that you're acting mayor, you must know some of the work that needs to be done in Lambview. For instance, the Lambview Library is running out of space. It could use an addition.
Oh, indeed it could, yes.
And we know how close the library is to your heart.
Oh, yes. Well, it's my personal charge.
What do you think an addition would cost?
Well, Asa, we need to raise $450,000.
Mr. and Mrs. Asa Buchanan would like to donate that money. Oh, hell. Let's make it $500,000 even.
Yeah.
There must be some extras you want to throw in.
Oh, indeed. Yes, paneling for the trustees' room would be just splendid. Oh, but Asa, you said a deal.
Elizabeth, you need a new cultural liaison.
Mm-hmm.
Alex here fits the post perfect. There is not another dame in Lambview knows as much about culture as she does. On our honeymoon, we brought back tons of cultural things. Some of them we haven't even unpacked. So, if you give her the post, you will get the money for the library. What do you say, Liz?
Yeah, well, I better head out to the country club and beg for my old job back.
Wait. What are you doing with this?
Well, Miss Marple was poking around again.
Yeah, I saw her when I came in. What's up?
And she told me her gun is for hire if I want to find out why David Vickers hired her to snoop around about me.
You mean she didn't know?
That's what she says. Apparently there was money involved, though.
What did you tell her?
I told her to take a hike.
Well, wait a minute now, Todd. You might be just a little hasty here.
What am I going to pay her with? Free tennis lessons?
Well, what if there is money involved?
I'm sure there isn't.
Now, you don't know that for sure. I mean, why don't you just have her check it out? It won't cost you anything. I mean, what have you got to lose, Todd?
Come on, Blair. Look at my life so far. There isn't any money.
Yeah. Well, wouldn't it be wild if there were?
I can't believe Blair married Todd. My brother, Todd. That witch married him. Well, there's only one possible explanation for it. She knows he's the heir. She's heard about the money.
Don't scream, please, Tina. Please don't scream.
Tonight, Cody joins a fraternity and becomes a Greek god on Step by Step. Then, when Nicole won't wear her new glasses, Geneva's idea of a little child psychology leaves the whole gang seeing red on an all-new Hangin' with Mr. Cooper. Sean faces complications in his recovery from surgery. Don't miss General Hospital next.
There's no better place to get ABC's official inside information on your favorite daytime dramas than Soap Talk. Daytime Dilemma will test your knowledge and predictions of what's coming and what's going. Call 1-900-740-5000, 95 cents per minute, and get the inside scoop on next week.